Dinosaurs have been in the toy world as far back as I can remember. In the 70s, there was like these hard plastic toys, and then they made vinyl dinosaur toys, Dino Riders. In the early 90s, when Jurassic Park came out, there was the Kenner Jurassic Park line, which now continues to today with Mattel and the Hammond collection. There's third-party companies doing dinosaur stuff, and that's what leads me to what we are going to talk about today. Defenders of Eden. Next on Toy Games.
Toy Games! Yeah. It's you and me, baby! Toy Games! I can't take it anymore! It's Toy Games!
So anyways, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
I've been following Defenders of Eden for a couple of years now. At Legions Con, it was a Kickstarter. It was on BBTS, and sadly they have sold out. So I hope these are at ZoloCon, and I hope BBTS gets another shot of these, because there's a lot here to like. And when I first saw these, they look great at Legions Con, and the lighting kind of threw me off. So this is actually my friend Bronzer's. I wish I bought this guy, because at the show I couldn't really tell what kind of paint apps this had. It looked kind of cartoony, because he went for these real vibrant colors like greens and an orange and this purple guy here. But in person, in hand, it's a realistic color palette, and I think it could mix in with, say, Mythic Legion. Those tones match, and I like this figure. You're probably wondering about articulation. Well, picture a Diamond Select or the Marvel Legends Hulk. Single jointed elbows and knees. Now they do have sort of like what Mythic Legions do with the back, where this plugs in, so you get some movement in there, so you can get a T-pose. His little faceplate helmet fell off. The most articulation is in this neck. You have 1, 2, 3 areas. So you could do a lot with this neck, and you're probably going to want to, because, you know, what's this, a Brontosaurus with the long neck. He has a Denver the Last Dinosaur look. He's like a wizard. He comes with this plug-in piece for that like crystal magic jewel. One head has white eyes, and I'm going to assume that's when he's using his magic. The eyes go white. The alternate head has painted eyes. And that brings me to I only have 2 critiques with this figure. I feel like one of these heads should have had an articulated jaw, because then you can get some emotion and a totally different look for the character. So not having a articulated jaw head, or even just a sculpted open mouth, would have made for a much more dynamic looking figure in certain poses. Because if you don't have double jointed knees and elbows with an expression, you know, a head with some expression, say this was like screaming, it automatically makes it look like it's he's doing more with less. It's hard to explain. This same pose with an angry open mouth head would look completely different because of that expression in the face. Back to the paint apps, you know, you get painted fingernails, painted toenails, gold bits painted on the hand, gold bits painted on the tail. The scales are painted. There's a dry brush, there's a wash inside those wrinkles and folds. This is a nicely painted action figure. It's a good toy. And right now, out of nowhere, dinosaurs are kind of a crowded market. You got the guy from, they used to work for NECA doing Beast of the Mesozoic. You have Axie Toys doing like a dinosaur line. And of course, the Hammond collection and Defenders of Eden right here. But I think that's fine, because they all have a different look and different take on a dino being like a, you know, an amorphic creature. And this little wizard guy is cool. Other minor complaint. Nice detail here with this crystal on this chain. But being that it's a chain, it should hang off If you're not going to have it hang off and be a real chain, you should have just put this crystal on that necklace part, because then it kind of like, I don't know, ruins the illusion of it being a chain. But there's a lot of nice little details in this toy. Like I said, I hope this gets a re-release on BBTS, because I want to pick one up. They're about $70. Is it pricey? I don't know. What's the order quantity going to be on something like this? It's not going to be on toy shelves. You got to give them some slack there. This staff is nicely sculpted. This is one of them things, the more I look at it and mess with it, the more I like it. I don't want to like it anymore because I don't own it. With that being said, let me know what you think. Do you own one? Did you pre-order one? Do you like dinosaur stuff? I don't know. Take care. Have fun.
You think it's getting too weird around here?
Absolutely. Woo! Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah!